So this is 8 or 9 year old machine is plagued with emissions problems. I can guarantee this won't have an emissions problem. Hey, so we're down to Jason's camp now, and this place has been here forever, long time. The camp's been here and down in the woods, and but over the years you can see all these woods behind us. So the camp's right here. You can see all these trees right behind us have grown up, and they weren't. They've been here as long as I've been around, but years ago they weren't here, right, Jason?
Exactly.
And so it's time to clean these up, because you can see there's not a lot of room. If any of these come down, and they're shading, they're causing a lot of shades. There's not much sunlight. It's late in the afternoon right now, so you can see there's sunlight coming in, but it takes until this time of day to get the light. So the problem we're dealing with, some of these trees have some awkward shapes to them, and just taking a chainsaw to them might be a little dangerous.
The majority of the limbs are headed towards the camp, so
yeah,
the weight is.
So we could get talented here with bucket trucks and ropes and do it that way. But I think we have a better idea. I think we got a little different way that we can take these trees down. Right. It makes it a little easier. So let's go get some bigger iron. Well, that doesn't seem right. What happened?
Emissions.
Emissions. Yeah. So this is 8 or 9 year old machine, and is plagued with emissions problems.
Very much so.
Right?
Very much so. Yeah, yes. Josh, our boss, has been dealing with these excavators since he's bought them, and it seems to be they work good for one day, and the next day out of the blue that they'll derate and have different codes and sensors that go bad with def tanks and stuff like that. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's the way it is. They come, plug into it, and sometimes it runs and works great, and sometimes you have to put $2,000 of the parts in them. But
this machine's stuck now.
Exactly.
Right? Like, it's derated, it's gone to idle.
Exactly.
It's useless.
Exactly. It'll run at an idle. Sometimes you can climb up onto a low bed. Sometimes they really won't climb up on. It all depends. But
all right. Well, so we were just getting started on this project down here with the trees, and of course this has been hauled down. This is a personal job, not a paying job, but now the machine's here and can't be used, so we're gonna get a call into the dealer and see what they have to say about it, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. So actually, just so happens down here, there's no real shortage of heavy equipment around, and instead of using some new stuff with emissions on it, we got a 19, I don't know, whatever it is. We'll ask Jason's dad what year it is. D4
D47U.
D47U dozer.
Yeah.
And
early 60s, I know that much.
Okay. This baby hasn't been started since last year.
Yeah.
It's been sitting down here. So this is how it wintered, just like this. And it's been sitting down here. So we're gonna take the cover off this thing and see if it'll fire up. And I can guarantee this won't have an emissions problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot to be said for 60-year-old equipment.
There was a lot of them sold around the country.
Want to pull the dipstick on, Dad?
I
Or?
just checked you on.
Okay.
She's good.
Yeah. You think you got some battery power, do you?
No, it looks like we do. We don't know. We give her some smelling salts and see what happens. There's a 9/16 ratchet.
Yeah, I'll grab it. He built these battery boxes, Dad.
Oh, those are not factory, huh?
No, they're
Because
not.
this never had batteries. This had a pony motor up in there.
And a pony motor.
Oh, so you've converted this to a starter.
Yeah. That was that way when I got it.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
I built the battery boxes, and oh, we done a whole pile of work to it. Straightened around. It looks good. I mean, it's a good working tractor.
Yeah.
As you can see, the chains and pads and everything are just like new.
How is that there? So the mechanics just left here. I didn't get any video of them, and I don't really want to get into who it is that's working on this machine. Nothing against those guys at all. They're great. Matter of fact, they came right out on this site here in the woods where we are, and jumped right on it. They were here the next day, so that's great. They found a couple of sensors that were bad. I mean, that's the problem, is you got this machine here, and you got a sensor that fails, and it shuts the whole thing down, and you can't use it. So the job goes on hold, the machine's out of service. If you have stuff lined up, I mean, that's what this stuff does, right? This is to be used every day of the week. It's meant to be out on the job all the time. And when you've got a sensor that fails and it takes the whole machine out of service, that's a bad deal. So the new machines are really nice, but wow, these emissions issues are a problem. And I know I'm not getting into the politics of it. I know there's some changes that are coming, but that's some computer programming that needs to happen. And I think the dealers don't have to get into that until maybe 2027 or something. So there's a little bit of hope on the horizon, but for stuff like this, you got it's not even old equipment, but it's a little bit old, and it's stupid stuff like this that takes it out of service. So anyway, it's back running at the moment, no codes, but at the same time, we're at a daylight here pretty soon, and this machine needs to go back onto a job next week. So it's getting hauled back out of here in the morning. We're going to tackle those trees another time. we didn't really get done what we wanted to or intended to, but still got a lot of the woods cleaned up. Took an extra couple of days longer than expected. Once they got the emissions figured out on it this time around, it's still got a bad sensor, I guess, and so it's got to go back in the shop. They're going to come down and do some more work on it, but really appreciate the dealer for jumping in and taking care of it like they do. But still, it's kind of a bear to try to run this equipment and have it down for emissions all the time. Not like the 1960s D4 that just runs whenever you start it. Unfortunately, the ground's pretty frozen here. There's a lot of frost in the ground, so it's really hard to we couldn't really do anything with the dozer. Just wanted to show that it started and see that it rained a little bit, get it ready for springtime, but maybe we'll see that again coming soon. All right, well anyway, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one.